If the video at the very beginning has anything to say about 2020, that is exactly how I feel. It's over. Welcome to 2021, everybody. Yay. Well, guys, we made it. We made it through 2020. A whole new year gone. And a new one to come. This is definitely been a year. It really has. Where do I begin? This is my personal love letter to 2020. This is not like I'm going to go over everything that happened this year. I'll give an overview, a summary at the end, but this will be my experience of 2020. January came, and whole new decade, guys. 2020 was the start of a whole new decade. We got done with the 2010s, which was a train wreck on its own, but we made it through. We persevered. We got through and we did it. And we had hope. We had hope for 2020 to be a better year, a better decade, something to look forward and strive for. Yes, we knew COVID was a thing, because it happened all the way in back in December of 2019, so we knew it was there, but we were living free. We were living different. And then it hit, and everything just changed. Started off with in school where I was an RA, a resident assistant at Central Washington University. I had all the connections in the world. I was enjoying it, having fun with all my friends, my residents, my coworkers. It was tough too. School was tough, but everything just changed, and I couldn't live with that. The job I loved ended. And so I left that position in March and went to finish on my Bachelor's of Science in Geography with a specialization in Environment and Resource Management come June. And so that was a bright light. When I got done with oh my me, I took 4 or 5 400 level classes in my final quarter, all online. And I hate online classes. And yet somehow I got out of it with like one of the either second or third highest GPA that I earned at Central, which was incredible. It was an accomplishment. I was happy. I was engaged. It kind of just died. Because the real pain started after I graduated. Our family lost our cat. It was crushed by our neighbor's dog, thinking it was a toy. And so I have no quarrel against that dog or any dog. I think dogs are lovely and fantastic creatures. But our 6-year-old cat died. And then a month and a half later, so did my grandmother. My grandma meant the world to me. Meant the world to our family. I didn't agree with a lot of her political views and some of her values. Definitely did not. But I loved her. Not because she was my grandma, but she was a fantastic woman. She was very energetic, very lively, very positive. Very giving. Sometimes a little too giving, I will say. And I'll miss her. Grandma, she was wonderful. And I definitely took it a lot easier than a lot of my other relatives did. Because my view on death is that as long as you don't get killed by something that is man-made, like a gun, a car, a knife, if it's through, and unfortunately, a virus, by living in old age, some kind of chronic disease, cancer, some of those are bad and awful ways to die. But unfortunately, it's natural. And so, though I am saddened and I grieve, I understand. It is at the same time, and it might be a little unsettling for some of you for me to hear that, and I apologize if I offended any of you. I dutifully so, but that's just how I think. Now, after that, we're getting into the territory where I get my job, and things have been looking up. I have a lot of money, not a lot of money, but I have money now. I actually have money. It's just after college took all of it away. And I'm living my best life. I am really enjoying my job. I work as a park aide, for the Washington State Parks. If you want to, if you know me personally, you know exactly where that is. If you do not know me personally, you will not know where that is. All I'll tell you is in Washington State. Through all of this, it's been good. I enjoy it. It's a little tough. It's a little rough. Sometimes you get a lot of screaming people, but you live and you learn and you understand and you move forward. That's just how it is. And I've been playing video games a little bit more often now, definitely than I did in college, and it's really nice because it's been a while since I've enjoyed myself, per se. And, like, I loved being an RA. I loved the avenues I got and how wonderful it is, but it was a tough job. Living where you work is difficult. And having this now where I take my car to work, and I work in an environment in which I love nature, and so it's perfect. Yes, it's not the most cleanliness, like, it is a very dirty, brown collar kind of job, but it's wonderful. I enjoy it for what it is. And then now we're here. Cause not much has happened since then. And I still have a few things left to do. I know, and I have more to learn. I know I do. I think the best part of these last few months, though, has been that my connection with friends. It's difficult, not only because it was so much easier to talk to people at college, but I've reconnected with a lot of lovely people. And I've been doing things online with, and sometimes in public, following rules and regulations and guidelines that not a lot of people have been doing. So, I just love and like it's nice to be able to talk to people other than my family for months on end. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy and love my family wholeheartedly, but sometimes it gets to a point. I voted in the election on and did my civic duty, as all of you should have done. And now our civic duty is to fight this virus. It won't change. Nothing will change in 2021 in concern to COVID. COVID doesn't go by years. Viruses don't go by years. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you've done. All they care about is reproducing. That's it. That's their function. Let's go forward with two things. Proactiveness and positivity. Be proactive. We need to fight this virus. We need to get it out as much as we can. There's now a new strain that came in England and now it's apparently in Colorado. Would have done great. Fantastic if everyone just followed mandates, orders, protocols, and just stayed home, wore a mask in public, kept 6 feet distances, wash your hands. If everyone just did that, we would not be in the state here in the United States as we are currently. Simple as that. Now you may blame people, you may blame certain people, you may blame the government, whatever. I'm not going to say whose fault it is. But the real thing is that we should have rose up together. This year has been one of strife, terrible events, terrible happenings, torment, anger, hate, rage. But has also been one of opportunity, innovation, and love. And that goes to my second point after proactiveness is positivity. Go into 2021 being positive, being ready, being excited. It may not be the best. It won't be the best. There is never going to be a perfect year. Ever. But if we go into 2021 having hope and positivity, then we may make it through. It is vital that we continue our positivity, go forward, and expand ourselves to new and better heights. Now, that's what I'll say for 2020. And here's hoping and being positive 2021 will be a better year. Let's do this, guys. Whole nother trip around the sun, 365 days. This is Bucket of Baskets. Signing off. And have a happy, happy New Year. Thank you.